Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's after the show. That is after the show. It's the Platform Extra. Probably should just call it the Platform Extra from now on. I'm going to get that done. My name is Larry Kwidirai, and if you were listening on radio or watching a little bit earlier, we were talking to 3 registered voters. No prizes for guessing what he will be voting for. You can see from what he's dressed. Emmanuel Gumbo. In the middle, we've got, let's talk to Treasure Basopos, also from the NDC, and from Austin Chirisa, who is supporting the president of his party and the current president of Zimbabwe, Emerson Mnangagwa. The question that kept being asked, rather that I want to then ask is, the issues aside, without talking about what I support, like who I support, what are your expectations that no matter who wins, this is what I want? So say, let's start here, let's start over there, let's start with MP. Whoever the MP wins, what do you want from them for your area?
Right. An MP who I want to, the expectations I have got from them, especially from Honorable Tenebit, and I'm proud to say that I need a responsive and an effective MP, both in Parliament and in my constituents. I need someone who is responsive, someone who is attentive to the issues of the people, who represents the will of the people in Parliament, and not to put forward their personal egos like what we see from Mukupe, who has been on the record of just being a thug, a looter in Mukupe. So we need a different, a leader.
So the question I'm actually asking is, if Mukupe wins, right, how will you hold him to account, and what do you expect him to provide you? Because then he'll be your MP. So whatever happens, he'll be the MP. Right. What would you want from him in terms of, for you as someone from Harare East?
Right. Basically, yes, of course, definitely he's not going to win, but from him, there's nothing that I have expecting, because he failed to deliver with the past 5 years that he has been in power. So definitely, I will be expecting nothing from him, because he's a failure already.
Okay, so the question is, what do you want from him if he wins? We're saying, because we have to remember that whatever happens on the 30th of July, we're going to have to move forward with Zimbabwe, whoever wins. So the question is, what do you want him to do to make your life in your constituency better, so to speak?
I think it's important for us to know that this country is a constitutional democracy, and we need an MP who respects the constitution. For instance, today in Harare East there was violence. He deployed people to beat people. That is not a character of a good MP. An MP should respect the rule of law. Also, we need we as residents from Harare East, we need the houses in Harare East, all of them, to have title deeds. People are living under the threat of ZANU-PF because they're being said that if you vote for this party, if you go for this one, you are going to withdraw a house from you simply because you're living on a house which was donated to you by the party.
So you want security of tenure for your house?
Yes.
You want constitutionalism.
And rule of law.
Rule of law.
Yes.
So as long as he provides you that.
And clean water for people, good roads.
Well, the MP has got nothing to do with that, but that's cool. From a legislative point of view, I suppose that's something that can be argued in Parliament over what could happen. So then now, if your councillor doesn't win, and the MDC Alliance councillor or the NCA councillor, whoever the party is, what do you want them to provide for your area?
First of all, we would like a councillor who keeps in touch with the residents of his ward or her ward, whoever wins. Because at the end of the day, it's our country. It is our responsibility. Because we cannot continue with this polarity that we've had for so long. Once we have someone who has been elected, we need to come back together and work together for the good of our ward, for the good of our constituency, for the good of our country. And this is the reason why I am going for E.D. Mnangagwa. Because E.D. Mnangagwa is saying it is time to come together. It's none but ourselves. There's no one else who will develop this country for us. We will have to come together. And we've got to leave the past behind, the past of disunity, the past of fights, the past that moves our focus away from the priority of developing our country.
So the question I'll ask you is, say in your area, for the sake of argument, there's you've chosen your president, but the MP that looks like he knows what he's doing belongs to another party, and the council looks like he knows what they're doing belongs to another party. Would you vote for somebody who's from your party? And the question for all of you, would you vote for someone who's not in the party based on the fact that they are capable? First of all,
Sorry, come again. You're saying...
Because all the people that you're saying are all from the same party.
Yes.
So the question I'm asking is, would you vote for someone from another party if there were more? Maybe you choose the president, you're already locked down on that, you've decided. So we're not going to argue over that because you decided. I think that most people are pretty much locked down on that. Say that the councillor for that area looks to be more capable than your guy or girl, or the MP for your area looks more capable than your guy or girl. Would you vote for somebody who's not from your political party?
No, and I'll tell you why. The only reason why I will not vote for someone from a party that does not come from my own party is, to start with, I don't know what they are pushing for. Even if they are as individual, maybe in terms of their professional capabilities, in terms of their experience, more capable. The question is, how independent will they be from their party in terms of dealing with the locals?
What if they're independent?
If the person is an independent, again, the question becomes, what kind of policies is the person pushing? Do they resonate?
So what I'm saying is the question, and let me try you. Okay. Supposing this person, he just has ticks all the right boxes. He just belongs to the different party.
In the best interest of development of a country, we vote for the person who is most capable. We vote for the person who will be able to deliver. Like you're saying, if yes, because what we are, it's not just about, we are not just partisan in terms of political parties. We can vote for a person who is coming from another party. But one thing that I can assure you, those people are not there. So the Movement for Democratic Change Alliance is the only part with those people. That's why we always abide by that, because that's where the people with the pool of the skills that we expect with the good vision are coming from.
And what if someone's not coming from a different party? They're an independent candidate. They're looking brilliant. I'm looking, for example, at how many people have been talking about, say, Fadzai Mahere's campaign, and everybody's speaking glowingly about it. She's shown a certain level of capability. Are you saying that if you lived in her area and she came across, I'm not saying she is, but she came across and she was professional, she's got all the policies down and that sort of thing, you still wouldn't vote for her because she's just not from your party?
I think initially the reason why we went through primary elections was to make sure that we come up with capable leaders. Basically, in MTC, I have no doubt with anyone at any level. So there is no way, no reason I would vote for someone beside the MTC, because I put confidence in everyone holding the position at any level to 30 July.
Okay, I'm just going to have a quick look here. I should have been doing it a little bit earlier. Just to remind you, the guests we're talking to, we've got Mr. Austin Chirisa, who comes from Zoe West. And he's going to vote for the ZANU-PF MP, the ZANU-PF president, and the ZANU-PF councillor. And Austin Chirisa and Emmanuel Gumba, both from Harare East, and they'll vote for the MDC Alliance president, MDC Alliance candidate, and the for MP, and the MDC Alliance candidate for council. Gonna just go into here to see if you have any questions. I know from the earlier stream there were a couple of questions from earlier on. Just gonna have a quick look. Just forgive me for a second. I've got quite a few of you online got comments there. Just gonna keep that quiet. It says, just looking at this. A simple question to MDC. Our council was a lodger. He got a stand after being voted erroneously. Now he says, I'm a lodger. I klupa. Bottom line is, solution is if council can't get budget from central government, then we must vote ruling party into council.
Basically, I think you don't have to vote for a ruling party into council. What you have to do is to make sure we elect a government that to implement the devolution of power within our governmental spheres. Because we need to ensure that power is within at a level where people make sure that they exercise their rights. Because right now, yes, of course, I had my brother earlier on, he mentioned the corrupt councils from Chitungweza. What I know from the councils of Chitungweza is that they all defected to ZANU-PF because they know where their ancestors of corruption were. So that's why they defected to ZANU-PF. So we can't repeat on electing ZANU-PF government simply just because we have raised a point that no, the government is running the councils. Because where the corrupt chief looting clubs, they are engineered within the ZANU-PF. And right now, their supervisor, Terence Mukupe, evident by the issues which have run around, the issues of tangers which they are dealing. Well, that's some of the money we ensure that we are very confident that they were supposed to be on the service delivery issues, you see.
And your response to that?
The truth of the matter is that central government does not control local authorities. Yes, the law provides certain interventions in exceptional cases. Local authorities are run by those who are elected to run local authorities. Urban councils or urban residents have, by and large, elected MDC to run local councils and urban councils. And the results are there for everyone to see. It has nothing to do with any interference from local government. I worked for Seat of RN myself. I know how council works. It is fully under the control of the local authority.
But surely everybody was saying that there's a difference between how council is theoretically working and how some people have pointed out the way that is actually working. Seriously, there's a difference.
I am saying I myself worked for Seat of Harare. I know how it works. The power is within council itself. Council, it meets as committees, then it meets as full council. It makes the decisions, and those decisions are then relayed to officials for implementation.
To finish off, okay, then I want you to come in. Then why is it that when the new minister of local government came in, he came in and hammered home the point about council independence being guaranteed when he came in? Surely that should have meant that there was a feeling that there wasn't as much independence as is implied by many people.
This was just in order to remove that perception, because this was just a smoke screen in order to find an excuse for their own incompetence.
You wanted to say something before we go?
Right. I would appreciate if my colleague here from ZANU-PF highlights to the people of Zimbabwe the difference between the town city which was run by Engineer Mzori and the one which has been run by Manyenyen, since you said we were in the council before. And they also highlight to us the issue of bureaucracy within the town seat. I would appreciate it more.
What is it that you would like to highlight?
The difference first between the bureaucracy in the council.
The difference could simply have been between the performance Elias Mzuri and that of Manyenyen. You are now talking of two individuals who were at the helm of council, and yes, the person who leads council makes a difference.
We're having a man who is being economic with the truth here. If not so, we're having a man who is so naive on how the council runs. The difference, let me tell you the difference. That's why I'm always referring back to Seveka Kasuke. When he came in, he amended the Urban Councils Act, and he took all the powers that we used to rest within the councillors and the mayors. Meaning said that the mayor is the chief, as in the one who is leading councillors, has been stripped of all the powers. For instance, they collect the money that they're supposed to collect and give back. For instance, they can plan for it to collect bins. This money is now going to the treasurer. The money is now going to the executive. And the minister, who is the one who has given all the powers, is a member of the executive. That automatically takes the powers from the council. So that is the difference. That is exactly what it means.
Correct. When the council collects revenue from its various sources,
yes,
be it rates, be it rents, be it whatever,
parking,
the custodian of council money is the city treasurer.
Yes.
That is the custodian of
It used
council
to be.
money.
It
It
used to
is the seat treasurer. It does not go to treasury, central
That
government.
money is no longer within the treasury of the council.
Okay.
That money is now being used by the executive. That is the by
Which
the government.
executive?
By the government.
Don't be
So why did
Well, this is a discussion I think we can have until the cows come home. I'd like to thank my guest for this evening, Mr. Austin Chirisa. Still not convinced? No?
No.
No? It's still going to be 100% Zanu?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then we've got Mr. Treasure Basopo and Mr. Emmanuel Gumbo, who are both NDC Alliance members, supporters, and will be voting for that party. Thank you very much for joining us. Keep the conversation going in the comments section, and also via Twitter, and also via Instagram. Remember, the audio for the show that was there earlier will be available on iono.fm. Otherwise, I say take care of yourself and the people that you love. My name is Larry Kwidira. I'm back with you next week. But as I say, where I come from, I see Take care of yourself.